Jeremiah Tillman going up against Dominic Parolin. Here's a guy that they're going to have to expect a lot from. Seabears win the tip. They've been good at that aspect of the game here in Winnipeg. Don't think they've lost one yet. Guarding him nice and close. Allen has 8 on the shot clock. Finds some paint, goes up with it, lays it in for 2. Mike Rainbow said they want him to continue being aggressive, and if he could even raise his aggressiveness, that would be great. And that one missed, but Simon Hildebrandt responds with a 2-hand slam. Allen, nice pass inside to Hildebrandt with another 2-hand slam. Back-to-back dunks for the young man from right here in Winnipeg. So Vancouver on the board. Tillman working on Parolin. Winnipeg working the ball around. Shot clock at 4. Osborne puts up a 3 and he cans that.
They've gone into Tillman on 2 of the 4 possessions so far.
Here's a drive from House. Nice take high off the glass. First field goal here for Vancouver. Here's Dwayne Notice taking the long rebound. House. Hesitation. Puts up a floater off the glass. Rims around a couple of times and falls. And just like that, it's a 3-point ball game. Easy rebound for Jalen House. House finds a lane, goes up right into Osborne off the glass with the left hand. Beautiful finish there from House. Osborne inside, hung in the air, and it's Simon Hildebrandt cleaning it up again. Hildebrandt having a great game under the rim.
He started very well.
6 points for Simon Hildebrandt. House with the response, and House here starting to heat up early. That's 6 for him. House trying to find an angle on Hildebrandt, goes underneath, finds Kopp in the corner for 3, and he hits the side of the backboard. And Teddy Allen going to lead the charge here for Winnipeg. He pulls up for 3. Boom.
Hoop, that's what Winnipeg can do. One of the things we talk about is those stops, turning that defense to offense, something to do well. In the meantime, Dwayne Notice just races the court for 2.
Teddy Allen taking the inbounds. He's double teamed, finds a step off the glass, and he gets it to fall. What a weird looking shot. That's a tough one, Dave Crook.
Little step through, a little runner off 1 foot, knocks it off the glass.
And he's a good basketball player, prides himself in defense. And he said, you know, when you play in New Orleans, that comes with a trash talk factor. They just love to play out there, and he's hoping to bring some of that edge here to Winnipeg as Jalen House.
Top with a touch.
And another one-handed floater. Teddy Allen just has a nose for the twine. Here's House fighting an edge on Krause. Krause with the block, and Tillman able to corral it. Here comes Teddy Allen in transition. Dishes it out to Osborne for 3. Boomsies. Osborne working on House. A bit of a size advantage. Neither guy's very big. Here's Osborne in the post, kicking it out. Nice swing by the Seabears. Scott hesitated, puts up the 3 from the corner, and he cans it. Trayvon Scott played his last season in Romania. Here's a drive. McGowan's can't get it to fall, but guess who? Johnny on the spot, Simon Hildebrandt. With a tough bounce, the smoke machine went off, but it is no basket. And it is a 9-point lead for Winnipeg. Scratch that. A 3-pointer. It was, kind of like Calgary last week, relying on a lot of tape. McGowan's for 3. Cans it.
Wide open, nice play. Winnipeg kicks it back to the wide open. McGowan's for 3.
And Kopp is tripped up. Disappointed with himself. And here's Teddy with the dunk. Teddy Allen now has 13 points. Vancouver looking for a response. Kopp tripped up the first time, runs into traffic this time, and it's another turnover for Vancouver. Here's Allen, quick 3. Boom!
It's really up and down right now.
Allen has 16.6 rebounds and a couple of assists. A look at his last 3-pointer. Beautiful shot from Teddy Buckets. Timeout called by Vancouver. Thing for Vancouver is they'd like to crack that century mark. It's going to give them a much better chance to win as that shot goes up by Osborne. No good, but Simon Hildebrandt.
For Hildebrandt, he's been active on the glass. But again, Vancouver doesn't have anybody really to match up with him.
He's got 4 of the 6 offensive boards as Vancouver responds here. 14-point game, Winnipeg leads. As Dave Crook mentioned, no Tyrese Samuel. The big miss for Vancouver. Trey McGowan's goes in, 2 points, and the foul.
Game of the season last weekend. finished out with the left hand. That was a nice take in Calgary. He was outstanding on Sunday afternoon. Played very.
Dwayne Notice with the rebound, hands it off for another crack at it. No good again. House 0 for 2, and another steal from House. House with a third opportunity, he gets that to fall. A careless pass there from Simon Hildebrand. And you notice a bit of a dip here in the energy in the building. Like, those are the kind of plays that can change a game. And here's Osborne going up, no good. It's blocked. And a late whistle here, so there'll be a foul. House nearly had the ball picked. Now he has it back. Parolin wanted the ball, but Dwayne Notice will take a shot at 3, and he cans that one. In scoring after the 17 from House. Here's Osborne. He takes a drive. Nice move. Smooth as butter inside for the underhand, getting through all of the defenders there.
Getting the ball to the third side, and they just broke down that Vancouver defense.
And nice pull up there. That's Shamar Givens getting his first field goal in his first game of the season with Vancouver. Isaiah Osborne, quick shot, and he gets that one to fall. Allen on Notice. Draws the double team, gets it out to Scott, who trips up getting the ball. 5 on the shot clock. He's going to put up a 3. And he cans it. Yeah, House has been the scoring factor for Vancouver's. Teddy Allen hits another 3 in the corner. I was going to say Eddie House, Jalen House. They've really not been able to find any sort of rhythm, so you can imagine he's going to have a heavy load here as the night continues on. And one, Jalen House.
Attacks. McGowan's off the box, goes right by him and gets it. Tillman tries to get up and block it, but he just has no answer. And
Isaiah Osborne, House giving him all sorts of trouble right at half court. 8 on the shot clock, less than 2 minutes to play in the half. Osborne cuts the defenders, finds some space, reverse with the right. What an effort there by Isaiah Osborne. Shepard going to dribble it out. 25 seconds left in the quarter. It's a pick from Isaiah Osborne. Shot clock turned off. Osborne, invisible man cutting through the key. One last chance for the Seabears to extend this lead. They're up 19. 3 seconds. McGowan's to Scott for 3. Boom! Trayvon Scott extends the lead to its biggest yet.
So, as we've seen him in the past, but he's set, ready for the ball, knocks that one down. Nice unselfish play by him.
But yes, it's been a while for this Winnipeg team. They've had a lot of players they're waiting for. Osborne came in last week. He's got the last 2 game winners since joining the team. We used to save the term closer as Dwayne Notice hits the first 3 of the half for Vancouver. Allen really feeling it here in this game. He's off to a great start in that first half, trying to pick it up here in the second. McGowan's going to float it into Scott, who's wide open. Easy bunny for number 4. Can't get it to fall. Vancouver just struggling everywhere offensively tonight. Here's Allen now in traffic, and he gets that floater to fall. Teddy Allen continues his great play. That's 23 points.
So, yeah, it's going to be a tough night. I don't see a path back for the Bandits, and I know there's a lot of time and a great take there in the full court. But I think it's too much.
U18 Worlds, that is, where they beat the USA. He had a big play towards the end, getting an ovation here as Teddy Allen turns the ball over, and it's Joyner with the easy bunny. Here's Krause for the drive, goes into traffic, and he gets that to fall. And one, Jalen House. Here's a drive from Joyner right in on Krause, gets him in the air, then he goes off the glass, and Vancouver starting to chip away. It's a 19-point lead for Winnipeg. Working on Mutabazi down low, misses the first shot, but gets his own rebound. Here's Scott, cans the 3.
And Winnipeg just keeps running bodies at them, and that's been a real advantage so far.
And Jalen House, that's his first field goal of the second half. Defensively, the pressure's been put on, though. Intensity remains high for Vancouver, but Winnipeg able to find their holes. Here's Balamu for 3. He clanks that, but DJ Burns volleys that back in and gives a flex to the crowd. To Burns, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Scott has it. Burns tries to dump it over the shoulder, but it's knocked away. He's able to retain it. 2 on the shot clock. Osborne for 3. Vancouver still has the possession. And here's Mutabazi going in, and an easy bunny for him, but still a long way to go. And here's a chance for McGowan. Can't get it to go. Vancouver secures the rebound. Here's House on the run. And another 2 for House. And he's going to have to slow it down. Here's Cobb. Passes up the 3 for Mulder. Mulder for 3, no good. And Trey McGowan's with the rebound. And then out comes Winnipeg in transition, not slowing it down. Trayvon Scott, woo, buddy. Teddy Allen. Scott giving it right back to him. He goes inside. Easy bunny for Allen. That's one thing he's not done. He's not played in the CBL since Winnipeg joined the league. Here's Trayvon Scott. Showtime!
But again, it's a takeaway on the defensive end. He shoots the gap, makes the hustle play. Vancouver just a little flat-footed, and he's going to go up and he gets the easy dunk. But Winnipeg has created offense.
So that would be a bright spot here for the Bandits. And there's a steal. Joyner trying to get it done. Keeps it in bounds. He's going to pull up for three. Joyner cans it. Good start here. Explosive start for the Bandits. And here's a pull-up shot. House, and he gets that to fall. Jalen House with Simon Hildebrand in his face. His father, Eddie House, as mentioned, former NBA player, champion with the Celtics, and current studio analyst for the Boston Celtics. Probably has a lot to say about this game. Definitely some positives on the offensive side for Jalen, but a lot to break down here for the Vancouver Bandits on the tape. As mentioned, has not had a lot of time to practice as Joyner goes up and gets another two to fall. Carolyn with the rebound. And there's another turnover for Vancouver. It's Scott taking it away. Krause to Allen in the corner for three. Cans that. Teddy buckets. There's a highly anticipated face-off between Shawnee II and Jalen House. Catch the action from the lower mainland on Saturday. Tip-off for that one is 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern.
They haven't had to do it as much as the game's gone on, but again, there's another second effort, another possession.
So Givens picked up that last foul as Osborne puts another two in there. Isaiah Osborne now has 20 points. Teddy Allen has 28 points. And leading all scorers is Bandits guard Jalen House with 30. Yeah, he's got 4 fouls in this game as well. That's typical for him in those types of situations at this point of the game, as there's another 2 points for House, who continues his role offensively here. The major bright spot for Vancouver, now 2 points away from tying the record, as Allen says, I see what you can do, I can do it too. And now Kyle Julius getting into it with a fan, and now he's shoving him. He's trying his best to get anything going here for Vancouver as we draw closer to target time. Trayvon Scott going to hit that mid-range jump shot right in the face of Dwayne Notice. How many does House have? That's the question now for the Bandits. Now, Seaver's trying to give him no space, but a nice pass into Givens, who puts in an easy bunny. Yeah. And, you're trying to get everybody a taste. At least they can go out on a note of maybe getting a feel for the ball or a feel for a score. As McGowan's is going to draw the foul, and one, Trey McGowan's. Givens going to be charged the foul. Set just a couple weeks ago as we take a look at the replay here, but they've broken the century mark, and they've got more to go.
A lot of
102-74, Sea Bears lead it. McGowan's, as he falls, gets it to Scott. And a nice roll. Scott gets it down to Osborne. Scott gets in the post, working on the smaller Notice. 9 on the shot clock. Again, game clock turned off. That 113 you see is the target scorer. Here is Jalen House, unable to get that floater to go, and Scott going to push the ball up to Teddy Allen for a long three. Cans it. Teddy buckets from long range.
In a game that's basically over, that's what you like to see at this level.
As Kopp gets mixed up with Mason Krause. Here's a shot. Allen for three, no good. Osborne tries his luck at three, no good. Allen with the rebound and the putback. Another two for Teddy Allen. Winnipeg, 2 possessions from closing this game. Allen goes all the way in, gets it out to Osborne. He puts up a three. Cans it. Inside, easy two. No. Dwayne Notice misses the layup. Here's Krause over to Scott for the game, and you can put this one in the books.